At 5:45 a.m., Aquila went to wake the children for school. O'Brien was asleep in his bed. Asha's bed was empty. At first, Aquila thought maybe Asha had gotten up early. Maybe she was in the bathroom. Maybe she was in the living room. But as she moved through the house, calling her daughter's name, the fear began to set in. Harold joined the search. They checked every room, every closet, under every bed, outside in the yard. Asha was nowhere. Harold noticed something else. The front door was unlocked. He knew he had locked it the night before. By 6:30 a.m., they called the police. By 7 a.m., the Cleveland County Sheriff's Office had dispatched units to the Degree home. By mid-morning, search teams were combing the area. And then, the first witnesses came forward. A truck driver named Jeff Rupp was traveling south on Highway 18 around 4 a.m. The weather was miserable. Rain poured down. Visibility was poor. As his headlights swept the road, he saw something that made him slow down. A small figure, walking along the shoulder of the highway. Alone. He couldn't believe what he was seeing. A child. In the middle of nowhere. In a storm. At 4 o'clock in the morning. He thought about stopping, but the figure moved quickly and disappeared from view. It bothered him all day. When he heard about the missing girl on the news that evening, he immediately called police. Another driver came forward with a similar story. This driver had also seen a young girl walking along Highway 18. He became so concerned that he turned his car around to check on her. But when his headlights found her again, she ran. Not toward him. Away from him. Off the road. Into the woods. He lost sight of her in the darkness. Search dogs were brought in immediately. They picked up Asha's scent along Highway 18. They tracked it for over a mile. And then, near a shed at Turner Upholstery, a small business along the highway, the scent stopped. The days that followed were agonizing. Harold and Aquila held press conferences, pleading for information. Aquila's voice shook as she spoke to the cameras. "Please," she said. "If anyone knows anything, please come forward. We just want our baby home." The community of Shelby rallied. Hundreds of volunteers searched the woods, the fields, the abandoned buildings. Flyers with Asha's face were posted everywhere. Churches held prayer vigils. Schools held assemblies. Everyone was looking for Asha. But weeks passed. Then months. And there was still no trace of her. In August of 2001, more than a year after Asha disappeared, construction workers were clearing land in Burke County, about 30 miles north of Shelby. One of them noticed something unusual. A bag. Wrapped tightly in plastic. Partially buried. When authorities opened it, they found Asha's backpack. Inside were some of her belongings. A shirt from her basketball team. A library book. And items that didn't belong to her. A child's nightgown that her family didn't recognize. A pencil with the name of a nearby elementary school. The backpack had been deliberately wrapped and hidden. Someone had taken it. Someone had buried it. And that someone was still out there. The discovery of the backpack changed everything. It confirmed what investigators had feared. Asha had not simply gotten lost. Someone else had been involved. But who? The FBI joined the investigation. Agents interviewed hundreds of people. Neighbors. Family friends. Teachers. Church members. Truck drivers who used Highway 18. Registered sex offenders in the area. They found no credible suspect. Asha's parents were ruled out immediately. Their grief was real. Their cooperation was complete. There was no evidence of abuse or neglect in the home. No financial motive. No custody dispute. No reason for anyone in the family to harm her. The investigation expanded to include the possibility of grooming.